see the poster with Johnny Cage. He says, "I'm heading to Hollywood." Did that come from you? Was Cage always the character we were going to tease? What does that mean for the future of this
Yeah.
franchise?
So no. So basically the idea is like movie one, we were always kind of setting this up as, well, I was setting it up. I don't know. It's basically in my head. I always saw it as pre-tournament, right? Pre-tournament, then hopefully tournament, then post-tournament. So the idea was like this was going to be a pre-tournament movie that would hopefully sow the seeds for the tournament, the
So
final.
from the beginning, you kind of conceived this as a trilogy, chapter one, so
In
to
my mind.
speak. Yeah, interesting.
As a writer, and this is, by the way, this was the overall. Everybody was focused on movie one. You don't get a trilogy without it. So, but as a writer, you should never be painting yourself in a corner. That's my mind. You should always be thinking about where can your story go, even beyond the 2 hours there's not a lot of time. So the 2 hours I have to tell this story, where else can it go? So I saw it as kind of leading up to something bigger. And so the idea then became, all right, we're going to have, we have a certain amount of characters we can fit, don't have the luxury of having individual movies of all these characters. I get thrown right into Avengers mode, which is fun and a challenge. But I knew that there were other characters I couldn't get in, and it actually didn't even make sense to bring in yet for the story. So yeah, then it became a matter of well, who's the big characters that we want to save? Because you also don't want to you don't want to use everything. And so yeah, Johnny's tease at the end, the button, it changed different ways. I remember there were different versions of it. That poster was something that the design team did, which I love. I picked Citizen Cage because I just loved I thought that was hilarious. Fight for your rights. So I picked that and put it in the script, and then they designed that amazing poster. And then it had lived at other places, so it actually wasn't the button for a while. Earlier in the story, like they were walking and you just see it in the background. And we felt like that just wasn't enough. I think it just felt like it wasn't enough. So you wanted to really hit on it. And I remember there was a version for the end where they actually went to like the lot. So Cole and the other Sonia and went to like the studio lot and I forget what it even was. They like pulled up and it was like they were going right. It was going to be shot at Warner Brothers, right? And they were going to the meeting but it just felt like with the pandemic and everything, it just got to a point where it was hard to do a lot of that. So I think I love the way that it kind of buttons and it's simple. And yeah, hopefully we can tell more of those stories.
Absolutely. Was there ever a moment, did it get far enough into pre-production or production where Johnny Cage was cast, actually?
No, 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 no.
Gotcha.
Never cast. No, I guess that's part of why you see him from the waist down.
Good
still,
point. Good point.
still making trick. Yeah.